Hello everyone, how's it going? Well, how often do you get your eye exam? Well, the American Optometric Association updated their guideline. So today we're going to talk about how often you should get an eye exam, why some people may need to get an eye exam more often, and what the benefits can be. If that sounds interesting to you, then keep watching. Now, getting regular eye exams actually can help us not only with our vision health, but our overall health and wellness. It's funny because sometimes people will say that their vision seems just fine, but they'll get contacts or glasses for the first time, or they'll get a new prescription and they're just like amazed at how clear everything looks. Of course, we want to keep in mind that getting an eye exam is not just for vision correction. When we get an eye exam, actually they can detect eye diseases, which is very good because eye diseases can actually have no symptoms at all in the beginning. But if they're detected early, they can actually, they're a lot more treatable. So the American Optometric Association updated the guideline to an exam every year for ages 18 to 64. Previously, it was at least every 2 years for adults. And the reason for the update is that they're wanting your eye doctor to be able to evaluate risk factors, assess eye changes, and actually discover certain health conditions early. Eye exams can actually detect more than 270 serious health conditions. But even with the new guideline, some of the experts are saying that not everyone really needs an eye exam every year. So if you're age 18 to 39, you're actually at a lower risk. But for the most part, if you don't have any health issues or symptoms, it's actually recommended generally to get a complete eye exam at age 40, because that is when we tend to start experiencing vision changes, and that's when eye disease is more likely to start. Now, if you're over age 65, you definitely want to be diligent about getting an eye exam every year or two, because you're going to be more susceptible to age-related eye diseases. Now, before we move on to those who may need an exam more often, I'd like to remind you to please like and subscribe if you're enjoying today's video. Also, just a quick reminder to always open up the description box below, because there may be some helpful links there for you where you can get more information. Now, those who would need an eye exam more often are those that are at higher risk, and that would include those who are African American, age 40 or older, adults older than 60, especially Mexican American. If you have a family history of eye disease, or if you're dealing with a chronic disease like diabetes. Generally, if you have diabetes, your doctor wants you to have a dilated exam each year. If you're taking some kind of medication that could cause a side effect on the eyes, you definitely want to get those checked out regularly. If you wear glasses or contacts, or you've had eye surgery, you definitely want to make sure you're getting those exams at the correct times. But even if you're at low risk, if you're one of the people in the low risk category, you would definitely still want to go get your eyes examined if you noticed a decrease in your vision, eye pain, draining, or redness, double vision, floaters, so you actually see like tiny specks floating before your eyes, or if you're seeing circles or halos around lights, or if you're getting flashes of light, you definitely want to get that checked out. Now, we want to keep in mind that a vision screening, like the kind you would get at school or to renew your driver's license, is not the same as a comprehensive eye exam. A comprehensive eye exam can actually help spot other conditions besides vision issues like diabetes, high blood pressure, autoimmune disease, even some cancers. Sometimes the eye doctor can detect them even before your primary care physician. Now, your doctor will check your eyes for cataracts, diabetic retinopathy, which is actually the most preventable cause of vision loss and blindness. Unfortunately, 50% of people are diagnosed too late with diabetic retinopathy. The doctor will check your eyes for glaucoma and age-related macular degeneration. Now, while there's no hard and fast rule when and how often to get your eye exam, we definitely don't want to ignore any of the symptoms like we talked about before. But when you do go in to get your eye exam, the doctor he'll take into consideration your age, health, and your risk when he recommends how often you should come back. And one thing you can do is, once he gives you that recommendation, you can go ahead and make sure you schedule your next appointment. before you leave the office that day. That way you won't forget and you'll make sure you're back at the recommended time. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's information, and I hope to see you in the next video where we'll discuss another way we can improve our health.